Hello, Happy New Year, everyone. It is January 1st, 2020. Hope everybody had a fun night last night. I spent the night in my big comfy chair with my blanket watching a movie while my boys and husband were sleeping. My name is Jenna, and I am an autism mom. Sorry if I cough some. I'm getting over a cold that's been dragging on for like 2 weeks. Hopefully it'll go away soon. But, so I'm an autism mom. I have 2 sons. I have an older son who's 5, who is not autistic. And then I have a 3-year-old son who was diagnosed with autism a little over a year ago. And I've decided that after a lot of thinking about it and a lot of consideration, that I want to share our journey. I've watched some other vloggers that are sharing their journey with their children who have autism, and it's been helpful for me. But I've noticed there's not, most of them, the children are older. And so I thought that I would do a vlog to share our story with my younger son. I'm also a stay-at-home mom. So I thought I would share that part of it too, what it's like being a stay-at-home mom with 2 boys and one that has autism. This is me on any given day, for the most part. No filter, obviously. I don't like to do my hair, but I do. But I don't like to. I usually don't wear makeup, although I have been wearing makeup more recently, more often, a little bit. So most of the time, this is me. We're going out later today, though, to run some errands, and I think I am going to do my hair and put a little bit of makeup on, just because I'm in the mood. I really usually have to be in the mood. But, yeah, so that's the basis of it. I really just want to be able to spread awareness of autism, because before my son was diagnosed and I had read about it, of course I had heard autism, but I really didn't know anything about it. And it's been a very interesting journey so far. I will give you a little bit of background. I had an older sister who lived in a vegetative state for 33 years. She was not born that way. She got sick when she was 2, and her glands swelled up so much that it cut off her airway, and she went for so long without air. By the time she got to the hospital, that she had lost most of her brain function. So I'm not new to the special needs world, just to throw that out there, because I do feel like that has affected how I've handled certain aspects of having a child with special needs. But I am completely new to the autism world. And of course, this is the first time I've had full responsibility over a child with a special need. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the gist of why I'm starting this. I also want it to be a supportive place for people who are going through the same thing, and it doesn't have to just be other autism parents. I would love for anyone who has a child with special needs to feel like they can watch my vlogs and see how we do things on a daily basis, and just to still, even if it's not the exact same situation as yours, still see if there's, a way that you still feel like you can connect, or at least have a place to go where there's people who understand that your life might be a little different because you have a special needs child. And if you want to ask any questions, or you just want to get some feelings out, just whatever, that's what I want this whole thing to kind of be about. And like I said, spreading awareness is a big thing. I know that every child with autism is different, though. So for anybody who's not familiar with autism that happens to come across any of my videos, that's just one thing I want you to be aware of, that things that my child may do, or certain ways that he may act, does not mean that every child with autism or every person with autism has the same behaviors or acts in the same way. They're all different. There may be some similarities, from child to child, but just like anybody else, nobody's exactly the same. So yeah. Sorry if I seem a little awkward. I've done like some live videos in the past, just on like my personal page. Like I did one for Autism Awareness Month last year, just to spread awareness. And I feel like a little bit more comfortable when I'm live, which I don't know if that sounds funny, just because I feel like there's people that I'm actually talking to in the moment that can ask questions and respond, as opposed to like making videos ahead of time and I'm just talking to myself. Sorry again for the coughing. But yeah, so this is my kind of typical morning on a weekend. My 5-year-old's already awake. He's always the first one to get up, and he usually always wakes me up on the weekend. And I try to get my coffee in real quick, and then I go not wake up. My 3-year-old's probably awake. Fisher is his name. So I'm gonna go wake him up, or get him up, and get him changed and bring him out for breakfast. And I think we're gonna run some errands today, so you can kind of see what our typical family day is like. My husband gets to be off today since it's New Year's Day. He's been working a lot the last few months, almost 7 days a week, almost every day since September, because he missed most of the summer of work due to a back injury that he had. So he's been working really hard, but they're off today. So we will have a family day, and y'all can just see what we do. All right, let's go get Fisher up. All right, going in to wake up. Well, not wake up, but get up Fisher. I don't know why I keep saying that. I'm whispering because my husband is asleep, like right there. So I don't want to wake him up. Again, pull up out for Fisher. And let's see if he's ready to get up. Okay, so he's actually still sleeping. I thought he was gonna be awake. He's usually wakes up on his own, and it is, let's see, 18 minutes after 9. I'm making a video. You wanna say hi?
Hi.
You wave? That is Fisher's big brother, Lucas. I don't know why I'm holding the camera so close to my face. I don't think you want to be that close to me. Yeah, but usually Fisher is already awake. He usually wakes up around like 7:30, 8 o'clock. But sometimes he's really quiet. So sometimes you don't know that he's awake until you peek open the door. But today he's actually still sleeping. He went to sleep late last night. So we'll let him sleep, and I'll get back to you when he wakes up. If you've been able to notice, Fisher is nonverbal. What are you doing? He's nonverbal. Part of his diagnosis is mixed receptive and expressive language disorder. Well, open? Open. But we're working on it, and he is starting to try to say some words. Go is like his most recent very clear word that he says. And when you hear him make that like sound that he was just making, we're pretty sure that's when he's trying to say help, because he needed me to open his muffins. Fisher. He's looking at a box that he keeps looking at that he thinks is supposed to be a puzzle, but it's not. So our routine in the morning is pretty relaxed. He doesn't really sit at the table to eat. Sometimes he does. He had a booster seat, this booster, that he was sitting in, but lately he's been boycotting that. Unless if I put the puzzle at the table, he will willingly get up there and sit down. But I think he's learned that he's like a big boy because he sits in a regular chair at a little table at school because he's in preschool. But here, when we do that, he will get in the big chair when we put the food on the table. But most of the time, he'll get down. You gonna eat your muffins? Muffins. Yum, yum. Hi. Let's say hi. Get in your trampoline. Don't get under there. He'll jump on you again like you did the other day. Jump, 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 jump. Go, Fisher, go. Jump, jump, jump. Woo, big jump. Big jump. Jump, jump, jump. Oh, that was a big one. Boo, 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 boo. You coming out? Yeah, jumping. We have a big trampoline in the middle of our living room right now because it was a Christmas present, and my husband's gonna take it down at some point, take it apart and relocate it. But he's been at work every day since Christmas until today, so he hasn't had time to do it. I actually kind of like it. I think it's convenient. I don't like it taking up my whole living room, but I think it's convenient for them to just get in and jump when they feel like it, and we don't have to go outside or anything to do it. No! Bad girl. The dog just stole a muffin from Fisher. She's hiding because she knows she did something she's not supposed to do. You gonna get Daddy? What's he doing? Oh. Fisher, milk? Milk? Yum. Yum, yum, yum. So we're gonna finish getting ready and then we'll head out. All by yourself. We're at the park. Yay!
That dog's just looking at us.
Uh-huh.
Go, go,
Where are we? Fisher! Yep. Yeah. Hey, what are you doing? You want to swing? Let's go. I'm coming. Careful. Good. Going turn back up to stay right on top of him whenever we go out in the open somewhere like this, because he is an eloper. He will run off, which is always a big concern, especially since he's so little and he's nonverbal. He wouldn't be able to tell anybody who he is or who his mom and dad is or anything like that. So, you want to do the seesaw? So it keeps me on my toes, for sure. You want to go? Come on. Climb up. You get on? There you go. Good job. Sit down. Go. Ready? Ooh. Bounce, bounce. Go, Fisher. Go. It's a little chilly outside. It was warmer when we went outside our house. When we got here, it's kind of windy. Kind of windy. Go, Fisher, go! Yeah. Yay! Oh. What you coughing for? Go. Bye. Bye. Daddy and brother go bye-bye. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? So this is probably the longest he's ever stayed on this. Usually he doesn't spend very much time on one particular activity other than the swing. He'll usually kind of stay in the swing until I stop him and ask him if he wants to get out. But with this, then he'll do the slide. Usually it's only for a brief time, or he'll do the slide like 2, maybe 3 times, and then he'll run off to do something else. And so he's staying on here a long time today. You like it? Bounce, bounce. It's a new way of doing the seesaw. Get my leg workout in. Y'all done? You gonna ride in the middle?
Go.
Go! My phone is on low battery already. Getting down. Oh. Hey, where you been? You did? Did you go down to the bridge? Uh-oh, you lost a shoe.
Mommy?
Did you see anything down there?
Yeah.
What? What'd you see?
Library. And
Oh.
Dad said that he saw something that was at his school, and that was the bridge, and they moved it here.
Oh.
I want to go super fast.
Super fast.
Go.
Go, Lucas.
Very high.
That's about as high as it goes. Look, you're bouncing all the way in the air. You better hang on
In
tight.
the air.
You better hang on tight.
Whoa.
Whoa!
So fast. Super fast. Faster.
Woo, 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 woo. Go, Lucas.
Stop. Get off.
Getting off? Y'all done?
I have a different
You do. What's your other way? Let me see your different way. Careful. Oh, big jump. Woo. So it's nice when I have my husband with me when we go places like this, because we can kind of divide and conquer since somebody always has to stay on top of Fisher. So if you saw, like, I was with Fisher and then Lucas ran over and Lucas wanted my attention and Fisher ran off, but my husband like saw him and we just kind of like switched. So he followed Fisher to the other side while I stayed with Lucas. So like if I was by myself today, I probably wouldn't be as comfortable trying to take a video, especially if I had both of them by myself, just because you have to make sure you really pay attention to Fisher and like really stay on top of him, because it'll take like 2 seconds and he's gone. He's super fast. So it's really nice to have my husband here to help out. Pizza, yum! Come on! Let's go see! You go see my mom? Careful on the steps. So, running errands today was kind of a bust. We tried to go to Sam's Club to get a bunch of snacks and stuff for the boys, but they were closed today. So we went to Walmart and I got a couple of things I needed at Walmart. And now we're at my in-laws. We're going to hang out here for a little while and then we'll be heading home for dinner and bedtime. I feel like it's already like 6 o'clock in the evening. I think it's only like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, so I hope you got to see like a little bit of our family and what we do. And tomorrow, while my husband goes back to work, the boys and I will venture out back to Sam's Club. We'll try that again, and I'll probably run in Joann's and get something. And so yeah, see you tomorrow.